there, everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Kleneski here on this Tuesday morning, where our cold front's now in far eastern Nebraska. That's where most of our showers remain. Starting to dry out here in central areas, a little partial clearing to the west. A couple of the big stories. The rain continues in the east. The clouds are going to hold tough here. The other big story is stiff north-northwest winds. They are going to be gusty today. Blustery winds, gusting at times over 40 miles per hour. It's going to be kind of a nasty wind today. Sunshine does return for central and western areas, at least some partial clearing. Clouds will hold tough to the east as the rain winds down, although still a little bit of a chance of rain tonight out east. Winds are going to stay strong in central and eastern areas. They'll die down out west, or they won't be so strong here. That's going to lead to colder temperatures here, but the wind will keep temperatures up here, plus the clouds there will keep temperatures up. Tomorrow, still a slight chance of rain, or at least some clouds sticking around. Lots of sunshine elsewhere. Winds stronger here, lighter out west, especially here. Everybody sees those winds die down tomorrow night. Mostly clear to partly cloudy. Enough clearing, though, that we're going to see a chilly night. And many of us, if you haven't seen your growing season come to an end, probably will Wednesday night to Thursday morning. Let's take a look at those temperatures the next several days here. Highs only in the low to mid 50s today, some 40s out west. It's going to be a cool day. Those winds will make it feel colder. I'm going to skip the look around forecast just due to time here, the zone forecast. So we're going to jump ahead to tonight's weather. Lows tonight. Look at the temperatures out west with the winds dying down and the skies being clear. Teens and 20s here. Still some wind in here, so that'll keep temperatures in the 30s. And then low 40s with some wind and some clouds lingering in the east. Highs tomorrow struggle again. Low 50s, maybe a few mid 50s out there. It's not going to be a real nice day, especially eastern areas where the winds will still be kind of strong. Western areas, the winds won't be so bad. Then tomorrow night, again, many of us have already fallen below freezing, but not everybody has yet. Most of us should be below freezing Thursday morning. Mid to upper 20s and lower 30s for lows. Our growing season pretty much ends after this week, by the way. High temperatures, though, we do get a nice warm up on Thursday. That's one of the nicer days the rest of this week. Highs into the upper 50s to right around 60 degrees. Thursday night and Friday morning, we're going to get a shot of cooler air that's going to return. So 20s and 30s again. And then look at Friday, we're cooler again with that shot of cooler air. So Halloween Friday, mid to upper 40s, low to mid 50s. So kind of a coolish day. And in fact, those temperatures will drop off then in time for trick-or-treating. A lot of the kiddos out there will be trick-or-treating with temperatures in the 40s. So it will be a chilly evening out there for Halloween evening if you have plans. Some of you might be attending some high school football playoff games on Friday. A little chilly out there as well. Looking at that long-range forecast. Again, there's that bump in temperatures Thursday, but then cooling down Friday and Saturday. A couple of nights below freezing. Beyond Saturday, again, if you're heading to the evening football game there in Memorial Stadium, that is on. Otherwise, you're watching it here on Local 4 Saturday evening at 6:30 kickoff. The blackout game where the fans will be dressed up in black just like the players will be. And it'll be, of course, cool there, probably below 50, in fact, probably in the 40s during the game. So it's going to be a chilly evening game there in Memorial Stadium. Dress appropriately. A nice little warm-up, though, for Sunday. Of course, sunrise an hour earlier, sunset an hour earlier. Sunset's going to be before 6 p.m. now. Maybe a slight cool down on Monday. What happens beyond that's a big question mark right now. The long-range models are differing from each other. The European model keeps it warm next week. The GFS model has a big shot of cooler air next week. Which one's the right one? That's the big question, because that'll really determine whether or not we see temperatures do more of kind of a drop here. Let's see if I get the right. There we go. Try that again. It didn't want to draw for me. We'll try that again. If we see the temperatures do that, or if we maybe see more of that. That's a big question mark right now. Unfortunately, I don't have a good answer for you. It's just too far out. Right now, I think we trend warmer, but that's not a for sure thing. Taking a look at the North Platte long-range forecast. Blustery today, partly cloudy this morning with more sun this afternoon. Highs in the low 50s. We're going to see a lot of sub-freezing temperatures. Of course, you've already seen that. Your growing season is done. One of the warmer days is on Thursday. A little breeze out there as well. Friday and Saturday, cool. Will be a little chill in the air for those trick-or-treating on Halloween. A little chill in the air on Saturday. Sunday, much nicer, but then temperatures do come back down on Monday. And then again, that's where we're uncertain on what things will do here. Right now, our in-house forecast model is kind of playing the middle ground with upper 50s and lower 60s. But again, the GFS model goes downward. The European model goes up. So kind of playing the middle ground right now. The Climate Prediction Center still has us in that upward motion here with above average highs. Keep in mind, November 4th through November 10th, average high is in the mid 50s. So it doesn't take much to be above average by then. And it will likely be dry. There's not a lot of moisture in our forecast here beyond today here. We just don't have a lot down the road here. Here's today's storm system moving to the east here. Notice there isn't a lot ahead of us here. Keep an eye on maybe a slight chance this Saturday here. And then next week, just not much. European really builds in the warm air for several days. GFS model, on the other hand, there's our system exiting. Again, Saturday, maybe a little moisture, but probably not. And then next week, it has a shot of colder air right there, which brings that temperature down. And then maybe some moisture late next week. We'll see how things play out in the long term. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching this morning. I'll see you all again on Wednesday. Take care, and God bless. Bye.